Hi, I'm Michael Bright, a director at Burt Lawyers. I'm a business lawyer and I specialise in franchising and licensing. If you're a franchisee looking to buy into a franchise business, then the first thing you want to do is investigate the business itself and also the franchisor to make sure it all stacks up and the opportunity is as good as it first looks. We call this due diligence. Now there's a range of things you want to look at in due diligence, but to my mind the most important one is to assess the credibility and the character of the franchisor. That might sound a little strange and airy-fairy, but the reason is that franchise agreements are all heavily one-sided. There's very good reasons for that. But I've seen franchisors who use their agreements well and those that don't. Some franchisors take some pretty strong rights that they have over the franchisees and they use them to benefit the entire network and benefit everybody that's part of that network. Other franchisors take the same power and use it for their own benefit and trample over franchisees to some extent. Obviously that can be really hurtful. Now, both franchisors have got essentially the same power, but one of them uses it quite differently to the other, and the difference is their character and I guess how they view the world. It's all very well to say that, but how do you assess someone's character? The best I've come up with so far is to talk to as many franchisees as possible. Don't just take the few franchisees that the franchisor points you towards, because obviously they'll tell a very rosy story. But get a list of all of the franchisees in the group and talk to as many as you can. There'll be a whole lot of things you want to ask them about to do with the business life, competitors, the system and all of that, but in amongst that, ask questions that look at the human factors. How does this franchisor communicate? Are they respectful? Do they listen? How do they resolve disputes? What do they do if someone has a different idea to theirs? What do they do if they're challenged? I guess amongst that, you'll get a range of experiences coming out, and that's perfectly normal. But what you're looking for is an overall sense of, does this franchisor really respect franchisees? Do they have their best interests at heart? And I think you'll begin to get a sense of the character of that franchisor and how they're inclined, I guess, to use their powers. Now there's a whole lot of other things you will need to think about and know as well, and that's for another day. But look, if you're looking to buy a business, then do get in touch. We do a lot of this work. I act for franchisors and franchisees doing everything in franchising. So if you want to get into franchising in any way at all, please make contact. Our website is www.gaysburt.co.nz. Hope that's helpful and all the best.